Hi guys, so I am here to do a little vlog showing the week of us kind of preparing for Hurricane Helene. We are on the east coast of Florida, so we just had a lot of wind and rain, and we were spared by this one, but the kids were out of school for a day, and so we made the most of it. And we went to the beach and took in the wind and a little bit of the rain. We are, of course, thinking of all of the areas that have been impacted by Hurricane Helene and the devastation that is left in its path. And yes, I am now coming at you the day before Hurricane Milton is supposed to hit Florida. And yeah, I'm gonna share with you guys in this vlog a little bit of preparation for that as well. Here I'm just showing you guys our lunch. It was chicken salad, and then for dinner we had leftover bolognese sauce with spirally, we call them springy noodles, and we enjoyed the evening. The kids were kind of on the device playing with their cousins, and I was just prepping a yummy salad. A salad. I'm just gonna make one with some romaine lettuce, olives, cucumber, and peppers. What do you think? Does that sound good to you? That's fine. It's pretty much just for me and you. Archie might have a little bit of it. We love to jam out to some music and cook, you know, that is the way that we do things around here. And Nash and I were just using up a bunch of our veggies in the fridge to make an everything salad. Just basically stuffing the salad with any veggie we had in the fridge that needed to be eaten up. And Nash is my little culinary sous chef. He is always willing to help me out, and it makes it so much more fun. Alright, so then we did a little performance. The kids all picked out a song and they performed them, and it was just too good not to share. We love doing stuff like this. It gets some energy out before bedtime, and you know, who doesn't like a little dance off? Then thank God we had beautiful weather that weekend after Hurricane Helene came through, and we enjoyed a beautiful day at the beach. Looking back, I'm so thankful we did this. We spent hours there, and it was absolutely perfection, and I'm praying that we still have this after this hurricane, and that we get to experience the same kind of weekend this coming weekend.
It smells like salt.
Yeah.
Eek!
Oh my. All right, and then we had a wonderful evening doing a trunk or treat with our community. It was so fun. And we went for a camp out, but we did not camp out because we heard of the hurricane that was about to come through our area. So the next day we started preparing. I made a big batch of some chicken and dumplings, starting to prep food and get ready for the storm. Okay, children are fighting in the background. It's fine, everything's fine. But I am making our go bag. It has clothes, so we have at least clothes for 2 to 3 days. some toilet paper in case we have to evacuate quickly. We have these ready. And then I have a hurricane box. I've shared this before, but I'll share it again. So in here, last minute, I always put in the first aid in the medicine box, but this time I just went ahead and put it in. If I need it, I'll just pull it out. In here I have, this is a rechargeable light, and it has like SOS, all sorts, batteries, extra chargers, and I'll put the cords in. We have an emergency radio. I also put aloe, some sunscreen. I got Benadryl gel. We've got bug spray, alcohol spray, burn relief spray, all sorts of different batteries, a headlamp, a lantern, and then we have a lighter. Okay, and here I have a medicine. We have ibuprofen for kids. I've got to add our ibuprofen for adults. Visine, some cold and flu. I've got Benadryl for adults, Benadryl for kids, some amoxicillin. And in here, I have Band-Aids, all sorts, gauze, all sorts of stuff in there. I mean, I don't really know if you need to see all that, but that's in there. And then I have a solar-powered bank, charging bank, and some scissors. Okay, so that's that. It's loud back behind me because we have 3 kids and they're all stuck inside because it's raining. That's our box. I can't think of anything else that I'm missing, but if I'm missing something, I'll add it to it. But that's what I have so far. We have decorated for Halloween and now undecorated for Halloween. I've got all of the laundry done, and I've taken all of the art that I don't want ruined, like all the stuff from my dad, all of his pictures and everything, into a plastic box so it's safe. Boarding up. Kids are watching Haunted Mansion. And we are boarding up, cleaning up the house. Happy Monday. I wanted to just kind of touch base on where we're at with Hurricane Milton. So we've been watching it all weekend, and we were gonna camp out on Saturday for scouts, and we just decided not to because we needed to come home and prepare. At that time it was a tropical storm, but it was looking like it was gonna be a hurricane. So we came home. I started to kind of like do the things that Floridians do during a hurricane, which is to do all of your laundry, get all of your dishes clean. You basically deep clean your house, and then you start to pull things that you cannot live without. And I do a 1 box and 1 bag maximum. The kids all get to choose items, and they put them in their backpack. And I got our artwork that's like irreplaceable, the stuff my dad has done. And I got all of our emergency binder information. Just got our voters mail-in ballots, so grabbed those and put those in there. And yeah, so today is Monday. We need to finish boarding up the house. We've boarded up the back of the house. Now we need to finish boarding up the house. We've already put everything outside into the garage or the lanai. And I'm basically going to just, I may pick up the rug in the living room. That might be what I do today, is just kind of like pick up stuff like that. Try to put whatever I can up higher so that if we have a storm surge and it is super high, at least maybe items will be spared if they're up higher. But that's about all we can do. You know, it's very nerve-wracking. We live on the East Coast, but coastal. We live like on You know, just 2 bridges connect us with the world. So we definitely will evacuate inland. We may even evacuate to Georgia. We're gonna make that decision today. But yeah, it's, oh my gosh. And then to make matters worse, Sean's Jeep is in the shop getting like repainted for the paint recall. So we have like this little SUV that's not gonna fit everything. I mean, I don't even know. We'll probably have to just park it inland at a friend's house if we do go to Georgia and just take my car. But also my car needs oil change and a belt replaced. And so Sean is going to replace the oil today, but the belt will just be belting. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of, oh, the birds are flying away. That's ominous. Anyways, I'm so concerned about the western coastal side of Florida. They're going to get direct impact. So if you are affected, you know, obviously this will all come out after. But, oh my gosh, I hope you got out. I hope you evacuated. The thing with where we are is we're going to get a lot, but we're not getting a direct hit. But the thing that worries me where we live is the storm surge. Like, I kind of am trying to mentally prepare my brain for our house being flooded. And it's kind of one of those things where it's like you look around and I'm like, well, I don't even know where to start. Like, I don't even know where to start. And it's so much to think about that it's like, you kind of are just like, I'm going to do what I can, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, you can't really fully prepare for something like this. We're going to board up. We're going to do all the things that we normally do. The drainage system is working. The pumps are working. So, here we go. All right, table is full of things to just throw in the car if we need to evacuate. Sean is boarding up the house. I'm still working and watching the weather updates. Got all of the outdoor stuff, about to go get the kids from school, and yeah. Oh, here we go.
Today, as people are evacuating, as Milton draws closer to landfall. Stay with us. This is Fox Weather. Make sure to download the Fox Weather app and get your notifications turned on.
I have taken the rug in here. I wasn't able to do this one because it's under this table and we just don't have the time or the space to be able to move all that right now. But we've got everything is as prepped as it can be. We've got the windows are all boarded up except for this one. I think we're saving this one for last because we want to be able to see outside. And and here, this area floods. It's prone to flooding, so I have moved everything, and then we're gonna move this table into the to the living room before we leave. So just in case any water gets in, it doesn't ruin in here. And then I'm just gonna basically shut that door and put a barrier to hopefully save that room from getting flooded. I've got everything moved up here. I've done all of the laundry. I have cleaned up as much as I can. We are sleeping here tonight, so I'm not even fussing with making the kids' beds or anything. but everything's cleaned. It's just, I'm trying to put everything up higher. And yeah, just did a walkthrough of the house with a timestamp of the day. And I went through each pantry and closet, showed each one. The nerves are shot. Anyways, I feel like I'm just all over the place. I'm gonna eat a little bit of something. I made chicken and dumplings the other night. I've been eating on that. And then I made a batch of chicken so that I can make either chicken enchiladas or chicken tacos. I made a batch of pancakes and sausage so that we just have things already cooked that needed to be cooked up. And then we're gonna grab hot dogs, and I got mac and cheese. I made like a whole 3-drawer emergency food thing. My nail has already popped off. I do S&S, and like this only lasted like 2 weeks this time. I don't know, probably the nerves, but I'm just not gonna worry about that.